Wait, we weren't live the entire time? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? No. Oh my god, you missed the whole big boat. What's up, change my name. Hey Lunette. Oh, dude, oh my god. Oh, Ziggy, thank you for typing that. You guys missed the whole big ship that took a right-hand turn here. Thank you for the biddy. Change my name. Oh my god. Oh, that's so sad. It was a big boy. It was like, you saw it it was like a 177 meter one. Oh no. Oh, well. Well, welcome everyone. As you can see, it's quite hazy again today. If I look towards the coastline, I can't see the city in the distance. If you look the other way, towards Antwerp, same story, cannot really see much. It was supposed to be a sunny day, so yeah. So the Irma went this way. I made some beautiful shots, which will never be seen by anyone. Oh my goodness, why was I should just delete the starting soon scene. So dude, you've been following for 3 years and 9 months and I don't know who you are now. That's fucked up, changing your name like that. Hey Suzanne. But yeah, it's very windy, hazy today, but there is a 366 meter container ship coming in. So that's our main goal for the day. I think it should be here in like an hour-ish. Let's see where it already is now. Is that her? No, that's not her. Oh, there's a Turkish ship guy. Yeah, she should be here in like an hour. The MSC Daniela. She's on the way. It is quite quiet on the river actually today. You see the hopper dredger is doing its thing again in the distance there. There's a small sailing vessel on the way. Oh, look at that. And there's one coming from Ghent. Anyway, welcome everyone. Oh, what a scuffed beginning. I literally was talking to myself for 10 minutes. That's just crazy. You followed since December 2019. When did I start streaming? I think I started streaming in May 2019, so that's pretty OG to me. Let's take a look at Antwerp. I've noticed that a lot of ships have female names and not male names for some reason. Hey Dutch fella, good morning. Yeah, good morning to I said hi to everybody that came in chat while I was on the intro scene, so hi everyone. The ship is female. I do like to say like she's gonna come by later, or we'll see her later, or she's a beauty if it's a pretty ship. Anyone on the deck? Dude, I wonder if I can change the brightness of my camera screen. I probably can, but I might have to pause the stream to do that. Because it's really not bright today. The ship is, yeah. There he comes. It doesn't sound right. This is the Ulster ship. No, that's a company, right? The name is the Katja. Antwerp. Harry S. Truman. Oh, and then warships we do have. That's more like president names, I guess, or famous people. She would look after them as their mother. Yeah. I was reading up a bit on ship stuff on Wikipedia last night. Learned some new things. It's always cool. Apparently there's currently only one civilian nuclear-powered ship, but they are investigating building new ones with like nuclear power as their fuel instead of fuel. But apparently Russia has one commercial nuclear ship, and there's been 4 in history, but the first 3 were not commercially viable, so they're no longer. One of them was converted to diesel, actually. The more you know. I'm trying to align the camera a bit. Hang on. Okay, I think that's good. Named after specific people. Gotcha. We do have the ship in the distance as well, but there's a lot of haze actually today. They said it was gonna be clear blue skies. Well, not where we are. Seagull, we can check out Steven Seagull. I'm sure he's around somewhere. Another thing I learned is that right now, the Ro-Ro, the biggest one in the world, has a capacity of 9,100 cars. They're investigating some China shipping building companies investigating to make 12,000 car capacity ships. That's crazy. A BEFT. Oh damn! I read what I forgot. I read what a BEFT was. There's other sites on Wikipedia that have like whole glossaries on naval terms or maritime terms. I'm learning. Was actually also looking at jobs in the maritime jobs. It's not that easy to become like a proper steerman or like captain of ships. There's quite a process in between that. But yeah, so I found a YouTube channel of some guy that is captain on a tugboat. And he's in, I think it's Charleston, the port he was in. But he like films his job when he's like docking the very big 400-meter container ships with his tugboat, pushing them, tugging them. It's really cool to see. In Dutch. Okay. Oh, I hear a ship horn. Oh, there's some recreational action in the distance. I see them now. Dude, there's too many ads. I need to log into Twitch and fix this. Hang on. This is not okay. I think I clicked the button by accident and now Twitch is like blasting my channel with ads. On the other hand, if you don't want ads, !YouTube, and I will still see your messages there as well. But I do think the ad density is a bit ridiculous now. Ads automatically schedule. No. What the fuck? It's at 14 minutes? Jesus Christ. Twitch. Stop that. Go back to 6 minutes. There we go. Okay, I hope that worked. All right, but yeah, if you want to add free experience, either you can sub, get Twitch Turbo, or just watch on YouTube. The guy's flying. Dude, look at him go. Love the big ship in the distance. Yeah, we don't have much else going on in the speedboat. It's a Dutch drug runner. Nah, the Dutch drug runners operate in the port of Antwerp. They're not on boat. They pay like kids that are like 16, 17 years old to break into the container port and then open up a container and grab it. It's crazy. Hang on. Again, I'm aligning the camera. There we go. That's better. Where did she go? Where did he go? I thought we lost him. Oh, there he is. Oh, somebody asked if Steven Seagal's here today. Where is he? There he is. There's Steven Seagal. He's taking a bath by the looks of it. Or he might be actually fishing for food by the looks of that. Still fascinated by their long beaks. So they can like dig into the sand. Well, seems like the haze is clearing up a little bit now. Hopefully the sun can break through. I wonder what that thing behind it is. Is that a building? Or is that like a massive ship behind? I can't really tell. And there she goes. Yeah, seems like the haze is starting to clear a bit. I see a ship coming from Antwerp as well. Cool. So yeah, for all of you who came in later, we're waiting on the 366 meter long, I forgot her name, but yeah, there's a big container ship coming. Not the biggest, but still a big girl. Daniela, I think it was. MSC Daniela. Also, yeah, I was saying it during the intro, apparently. We got MSC emotes now. I added a button to my streaming app, StreamBuddy, so I can spam these. If we see one, MSC. I need a hue for what, Musk? I like how quiet it is here today, though. Really relaxing vibe. Yeah, it's the rusty one we saw last week, I think. On Sunday, we saw a very rusty MSC. I took a screenshot of that and I just cut out the letters like that. Because I do think it's like the number one shipping company we see here, MSC. It came from Le Havre. Wow, they've been on the way for a while. Little weekend trip from Le Havre to Antwerp. It's a boat. It is a cute little sail ship. Yeah, there's not that much going on right now. There is a little one coming from Antwerp, and the haze is starting to clear up from the other side, so hopefully we can see, because I'm really curious what that thing is in the distance. Is that a ship? It has to be, right? But it looks quite big, high, so I don't know. Same for that one. From November 1st, so that's on Friday.
Hello.
Will we see another follower today? What do you mean, another follower? A lot of people here to fish today. A person just came by, was fishing. They are setting up for fishing. So that's a small boy coming our way. Huh. Is it the IMO number or the? It has to be IMO or MSSI number, Uzi. Those are the two that work. If you want to give it a try. Unless the overlay is borked and broken, or although it was still working earlier. Oh, it is. Huh. Ooh! Yeah, it should work for moderators. So. Oh, the chat, the stream sniper. Yeah, I don't think he'll be here again today. But yeah, that was last week. True. Let me check. I'm gonna check if everything is still running. Oh, for the sailing boat. Yeah, might not be able to fetch info for that actually. For pleasure crafts, I wouldn't count on it fetching any info. That's the last time you saw it. Yeah, we were here on Friday as well. It was very misty, very cold. It's a bit less colder today, so that's nice. But there was a lot of action on Friday actually. We saw a lot of ships. Some very interesting cargoes as well. We saw a ship with blades for wind turbines on them, but they were massive. There's also another little sailing ship right over there. Hey, Mikey. Yeah, let me check the radar. There's some stuff coming from Antwerp. Oh, the Spar Libra is coming. We saw that one, I think, on Friday come in. Some smaller ones. Oh, there's a 300-meter container ship coming from Antwerp as well. So that's another big boy. Well, kind of big boy. Also looks like the MSC Bettina is leaving the port right now. That is another 366 container. Yep, all right, good stuff. Stuff is happening. Are there any rows? Doesn't look like it. No. little row, and then we have the... Wait, where did that one go? Wait, that one's docked here, right? I don't see it. Maybe it's coming. Let's check the sluice. Songa Puma. Yeah, there's some stuff coming. There you go, Uthi. You did it. Good job. So this is the MRC Semiramis on the way to Huelva, Spain. Oil tanker, 107 meters, 15 meters wide, currently 7 meters in the water, Maltese flag. Does the sport ever ice up? I've never seen it ice up, so I'm gonna say no. Everything's possible, but no. Even the last, 10 winters haven't really been that heavy of a winter. She's a smoky one, isn't she? You were working the food pantry on Friday. I just saw your message. Yeah, nice. Cool, cool. What is chemical oil tanker? Interesting. She's definitely loaded up to go to Spain. Let's see, she's pretty deep in the water. Hey, dude. Full tanks, full steam. Also, all my batteries are 100% charged today, so we won't have that issue again. For those of you who were here on Friday, we had to end because the battery for the main camera died. And I had no way to charge it. Which was unfortunate, because it was a good day. Cold, but good. In the 80s. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, back in the 80s, even the 90s, the winters were a lot more harsh than they are right now. I feel like. Your personal battery, well, on the stream is perfect. Just slow down and recharge. Even the ships are taking it slow today. Dude, party's still 3 a.m. Whew. I'm too old for that. Like some of the ships on the other side, I'll zoom in a minute, are exceptionally high in the water today for some reason. Or maybe they're closer than they are usually. I don't know what's up with it, but they look bigger than they usually do on the other side. So if I go over there, I feel they are so high up, and it's all of them. Look at that thing. And there's a third one parked over there. Here she is. I don't know what it is. They look just bigger than usual. Was it a good party? Well, if he stayed until 3 a.m., I would assume so. Could be a mirage. Oh, yeah. The haze is slowly clearing up though, so I hope in about half an hour I'll be able to properly see them. If I look towards Antwerp, I even see clear blue skies now. It's a very common sight at sea. Interesting. Guess it makes sense. So one thing I noticed, I may have mentioned it here before, but when I'm spotting here, you really tend to lose this. Oh, hang on. He got something. Ah, lunch. Ding, 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 ding. I saw him fly out of the water and land here to finish his meal. Look at him. Murderer, this is nature. This is my, was it a crab again? Oh, look at this little guy. He's like, can I have some? Dude, look at him destroying it. Is he gonna eat everything? Looks like it. It's a dead, yeah, I don't think there's much left of the crab now. That was cool. It's the second time we've seen a Steven Seagull do this. Is he done? Ah, now he's gonna go for his little nap. Wait, let's drink a bit. Not sure what that is. There's a white. Oh wow! Why is the camera so flipped? What the frick? There we go. There's a. Let me zoom out. There's a white, like it's almost like foam on the sea. I know that's the thing, but I've never seen it here. The foamy thing. There's a spot over there, and there's a spot over here. The nasty foamy stuff. Oh yeah, so what I was saying, that if you stand here spotting, you tend to lose the size of the perspective of scale is like off. They don't look as big as they actually are, because either when you go closer or when you're further away. So when I'm driving towards this place and a big ship is going by as I approach, it looks a lot bigger than when we stand here, because I think it's just because of the water. You have nothing for your mind to like scale it to. So I think we need a banana for scale at all times. So we might have to put a banana on the overlay. Silt from the bottom, that could also be it. I do think the water is coming back up, so we're going towards high tide. A banana? Nah, I'm just joking. It's just something that I noticed, that the ships look smaller when they come by here than they actually are. And it's just because you don't have any other reference points except for the water to really feel the scale. Oh, there's one coming from Antwerp now. Spin around. Where are you? Where are you? Wait, am I going? Oh, there he is. I'm still not happy with the tripod belt for today. There we go. That's better. A buoy for skill. The thing is, a buoy is not something that, if your mind sees it from a distance, that you can use it for scaling. It's only when I'm driving towards this place, you see buildings still in front of it, or like, especially when you're driving here, you see this tower, and you see that in front of a ship, and then the ship behind it. It really gives you the sense of the scale. But yeah, it is what it is. Is it pollution or natural? It could be both. I wouldn't swim in this, although I've been in this water actually. So I saw a research vessel. Wow, I can't speak. A research. Yeah, we have a. For those who were just gaming, we have the MSC emotes now, so you can spam it. What was I gonna say? I was gonna tell something. Damn it, my brain is on Sunday mode as well. I'm sorry. Dude, I really forgot what I was gonna say. Toast, you distracted me with your MSC emotes. Thank you for all the follows, guys. Also the people on the YouTubes. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more ship spotting lives. Use my influence and clear fly. I'm working on it, Ian. It's already improved a little bit, and it's taking a lot of my influence. Oh, is this the container ship already? Oh, is it? I don't think that's a correct one, Toast. I could be wrong. Let's check. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it is actually. Huh. Interesting. Oh, no. This is the Spar Libra. It's a Spar Libra. Yeah, Candace also had it. It's a Spar Libra, Toast, this one. It's a bit further down the river. The container ship is still in the fog. I like big boats and I cannot lie. Soon I'll be friendly with the ship captains. Well, if that ever happens, then they can surely take me on a little trip. I would love to join a tugboat one day. That would be insanely cool. I don't know if it's probably not allowed, but hard to tell how far the camera. So Spar Libra, I think we saw it on Friday actually come in. And so now it's on the way to order. Bulk carrier, 100 meter, 32 meters, 6.6 meters in the water. The Norwegian ship, yeah, we saw it on Friday. This is the Norwegian one we saw. It looks cool though in the mist. It has something mysterious. Can I still catch the also an inlander there? My head is still thinking what I was gonna talk about, but yeah, I forgot. It's fine. It's also Sunday for me. sun is really doing its best to break through the clouds, but it's struggling. I think it's time for some tea. No, I was gonna buy tea in the store. I forgot. Dang it. First world problems. Ships often have armed guard on board as a destination when it's in the Gulf of Aden. Wow. I guess that's to deteriorate or to scare off the pirates a little bit. Oh yeah, that's good. So yeah, we got two 366 meter long ones coming, one from the coast, and then one that I saw was had two tugboats next to it in the port. So I assume that one will be tugged out and then come here. That will be another hour and a half though, the one from the Antwerp, maybe even 2 hours. Some also specify the nationality of the crew, so the hoodies on the tag. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. I do notice that a lot of ships go around the Horn of Africa now again. I saw one on radar, I think, this morning or yesterday evening, that was going to New York, and it was literally going around the Horn of Africa. Well, it could have done the Suez Canal. I have to say, it is a very quiet day on the river, though. I do see the dredge, I think, on the other side. Let's go check for a minute. I think that is the dredge ship, the the little shit in the distance. He's doing his dredging thing again. I'm not too sure if it's a dredge. Let's check the radar. What are you? What are you? Where are you? So it's either this one, yeah, Scheldt River. That's the dredge. If we had clear vision, we could already see the first big container ship, but not today. Let's check out the Spar Libra. She's very empty. She's probably in ballast mode. She is, according, yeah. Could have guessed it. So, as some of you know, I'm kind of working on a video about flag of convenience for ships. I learned that so a lot of these, for those of you who don't know anything about it, so a lot of these ships sail under a few sets of flags. Maybe to recap, every ship needs to be registered to a certain country. That's the first thing. There's two types of registers. There's open and closed registers. Closed or normal register, that means that the shipping company has to be in the same country as which they register. So for example, a company from France needs to register their ships in France, for example. That's the closed register. And then you have the open registers. For example, Panama, the Marshall Islands, what was the third one? Liberia. And the funny thing is those registers, so where you register them, the Liberia one is maintained by a company in Virginia. So you register your ship under the Liberia flag in Virginia, USA. And I think it was the one for, was it Bahamas? There's one in London as well. Which was very funny to me. So you can register your ship under the Liberia flag by going to Virginia in the USA. Okay, there we go. Sorry. I already saw a glimpse of the container ship coming from Antwerp. Now it's in the mist again though. If you want an ad-free experience, by the way, you can watch on YouTube. No ads there. Oh, you can literally see it coming behind it. Oh, what a shot. Oh, you see the shading behind it? That's a container ship. Oh, that's cool. That looks good. All the chatters are on. That is true. Most chatters are on Twitch. That is true. That is true. I mean, YouTube is still growing. We only have 40 something subscribers on the YouTube. I hope it can grow. I know there's people who enjoy ship spotting on YouTube. So, just gotta hope that the algorithm shows me to them. Look how high it is in the water. It's neat. But yeah, I am able to see all you chatters on YouTube as well, so. Ignore the wrong info. I don't think Spark comes here that often, so you won't need that comment too much. I think the big one is MSC, and then the container ship behind it. What is it? CMA, MGA or something? GMA? We see those a lot. The seaways we see a lot. Marsk, the smaller ones. Oh, we already have CMA, GCM. Gotcha. Are you allowed to smoke on this ship? No. Safety first. No smoking. It doesn't specify which type of smoking, so I would argue that it's not a vape, not an e-cigarette, not a regular cigarette, and also no cigars. Look how high she is in the water. That's crazy. If you look at the front bow, this thing can be completely underwater, the bump. Yeah, she's empty. She only has some ballast in her tank, so she's deep enough to be stable. So she probably emptied herself in Antwerp, and now she's on her way to pick up a new load somewhere. Cargo container? No, this is a bulk carrier. As you can see, these yellow things, these are cranes. And with this, it can empty itself if the port has no cranes by itself. So it's able to dock at smaller ports and still empty or fill itself up. You wonder how those ships do in storm? Man, if you look at them, there's videos on YouTube of ships in like brutal waters. It gets scary to see. Just to see the videos is like, holy. It's scary. No tuxedos. No smokings. Top PG. What is a bulk carrier? So in these are like big cargo holds which can contain all kinds of raw materials. So I think sands, iron ore, but it can also be like grain or just material that you can scoop up basically with a scoop. Stuff like that goes in there. So it's possible that they delivered some kind of like cement or other powder, or maybe it delivered some coal, or yeah, could be all kinds of things. It looks huge. We saw how big this one is. Mikey, why didn't, dude, my alerts are still borked, really? Hang on. We got an issue. Hang on. Let me see. Why didn't my alert? I think I already know. Doing stuff. Hang on. Okay, let's do that, and then we'll see. I just want to make sure my alert works. Haha, they do. Mikey, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate that.
Mikey Zero B just subscribed for 18 months.
Hey, Bezzy. Just in time for a bigger boy. That's the CMA GCM container ship. A ship horn? That would be so disruptive, though. I looked at it. If you find me a good-looking, good-sounding ship horn, I'll consider it. But the ones that I found, the copyright-free ones at least, didn't sound that good. This is the Jacques Joseph on the way to Le Havre in France. Container ship, 300 meters long, 48 meters wide. Currently 11.9 meters in the water. Malta flag. And built in 2017. The ICQ starting sound? Oh, dude, now you're asking me something that I don't remember. I've used it when I was younger, but I can't remember that sound. Link it to me in the Discord. I'll check it out. Yeah, this is a big boy though. For a 300 meter one, it looks quite big actually. Looking good. Looking good, Jacques Joseph. And as we were talking earlier in the stream that most ship names seem to be female, we here have the Jacques Joseph, which is pretty French and pretty male for naming. 9,400 TEU. Currently partially loaded. Jacques Joseph was a German doctor, best known for inventing the nose job. Really? That's interesting. It's new, but it looks like it's from 50 years ago. Yeah. We've seen some seriously better chips here before. I would say this one looks pretty fresh. Strange chimney. Yeah, so it has the superstructure, so the cabin and the bridge at the front. And then there's a whole second kind of like, I guess, superstructure in the back, and that's the chimney. And in front, in between, and after all the superstructures are containers. You have no idea if it's the same one. The new ship with a bridge in the front, yeah, that one was a good one. I'm sorry. Keep an eye out on the camera. Looks like a kid to the chimney with Lego. I mean, aren't all these containers like just little Lego bricks on top of the ship? Where is she going? Did we... Yeah, I missed that. To Le Havre. I forgot, yeah. She's got to be too big for my frame. It had a scratch. Well, we've seen worse. Just look at the bow. Look at that wave it creates. Oh, so cool. How fast? We can see on the radar 15 knots right now. There you go. I think that's about the typical speed they go here. So if I zoom all the way out, she's still too long to be in one frame. That's why I want a second camera, so I can zoom out more. I wonder if your Lego is on that ship. I doubt it. Look at that structure for the chimney. It's super narrow. And then it gets wider again. You want to add an extra 200 meters. So, oh, hang on, I bumped the camera. Sorry. So the current restrictions on width and length of a ship is mostly determined by the Panama Canal and the Suez Canal. Because the ships need to be able to go through them and through those sluices, right? So that's why currently it's kind of like limited to 61 meters wide, I believe, and 400 meter. Because if they're bigger, they cannot go through that. I also read last night about tankers that they used to have ultra large tankers, which are like plus 400 meter plus. But the problem is that they are so big that they can never be fully loaded. Like they are never used at 100% capacity. So it's not an economical, viable thing, if that makes sense. So I don't know if we're gonna go much larger than these ships actually. But maybe, we'll see in a few years. I wonder if they'll be able to go higher somehow. But then probably stability is going to become a big hassle. Why were they not able to be fully loaded? I guess they never have that much oil to transport from one spot to another. It's just a matter of, yeah, question and demand. It's probably just a whole logistical thing. I still wonder, so that's a tanker there? It looks so funky. Oh, it's because there's a ship in front of it, and it looks like there's a crane on it. That one now looks normal. Valletta, Malta. Do naval ships come through? It's rare, but they do sometimes. Like smaller ones come up the river here for some reason, but you can't see them on radar. So I think we can't see them on radar. So I've never seen one myself, but I've seen people that made pictures from the spot of a naval ship. Tankers have unique ability to load, offload at sea, so they don't necessarily have to fit into ports. Not sure if she's smoky or if that's mist that she's disappearing into. Have they ride the storm? So every year a few containers do fall in the ocean, so it happens, but they have some kind of self-locking mechanism. So once they put them on, they lock themselves in place. So they are locked down, kind of. But yeah, you can find it in Google. There's a certain amount of containers that get lost at sea every year. So it happens. I keep staring at these, like they look so funky, like I can't see the beginning or the end of these. It's so weird. And there's two of them. They almost look like oil rig platforms or something. The twist lock, there we go. Akanda's knows, he has worked on in the maritime industry, so he's our big brains here in the channel. Smaller boy coming by. According to the World Shipping Council, an estimate of 1,382 containers are lost at sea annually on average. That's crazy. The Lego container story. Yeah, you can try. It will probably time you out, Bobby, but you can try. So I think somewhere in the 80s or 70s even, a container fell off a ship so a container filled with Lego fell off a ship in the North Sea off the coast of England, And up to this day, there's a beach you can go in the UK, and there's a chance that you will find a little plastic Lego piece. Mostly, I think octopuses are very famous for it, because there were octopuses in there that are still being washed up to the beach there. Oh, you're just too early, Bobby. Hey, Java. Also Garfield phones, really? There's a link. Dude, I'm gonna screenshot it. I want to read that article as well, but I'm not gonna do it now. Look, fat fingers. Okay, I screenshotted it, so I have the link for myself. Oh, is this the Anton? Do you have him? Oh, do you have him? On the way to Rotterdam, chemical oil tanker, 123 meters, 70 meters wide, currently 5.5. Gibraltar flag. That's one you don't see that often. 2010 it was built. Anton, yeah, it's already the second. I started the stream saying like, oh, a lot of ships have female names for some reason. And now you already had two male names. You have Anton and then the big container ship we just had, the Jacques something. There is a 366 meter ship coming though. We should see her pretty soonish. If the fog at the coastline would clear up, we should already see them. I mean, it is nice to say she's a beauty to a ship. Not like he's a beauty. I don't know. It doesn't sound right to me. The locks are also why you cannot put a 20-foot container on 40-foot. That makes sense. Because the middle pieces wouldn't be locked in. So, is that already the Daniela? There's no way, right? No. That's not her, I think. Let me check the radar. Was it? Yeah, I know. Java, I came out, I was like, it's gonna be good weather today. Anyway, we'll deal with it. No, Daniela is almost there though. She's not that far away anymore. We're looking at Lucy Schulte, also a container ship, but a smaller one. Well, smaller, 200 meters. The fog does give a cool effect though, to see the ships disappear into... It's still Halloween for the ships. Oh, the Williamsburg one. Yeah. It's one of the more famous ones. Let's go check on the captain. He's dumping his ballast tanks, as you can see. The water dripping out. That's the ballast tanks being emptied and probably filled up again with water from here. So for those of you who don't know it, these ships have tanks with water in them that they fill or empty based on how heavy they're loaded, because they need to be a certain depth in the water to be stable, otherwise they would capsize. But if they, for example, fill up their tank with water in the port of Antwerp, they now need to empty it and cycle it again with other water, because you cannot just bring water from Antwerp all the way to your destination. Let's say you're going to Japan, and then there dump your ballast tank again. That would not be accepted by environmental agencies and stuff like that. But there have been accidents in the past with ballast not being properly regulated. Well, not regulated, just, I mean, there's one car carrier that capsized because of the ballast tanks not being filled properly, and it capsized. I forgot the name of the ship. If you find and recover a fallen container, you can legally claim a part of its value. Huh, did not know that. It's interesting. All right, let's switch to the next container carrier. There she is. She has her own cranes for loading and unloading. have to say that it looks like the mist is thickening towards the coastline. Interesting. So this is the Westerschelde coming from Southampton. 210 meters, 30 meters wide, currently 9.4 meters in the water. Sailing under the Singapore flag and built in 2006. There we go. There's entire company that's special in salvaging and getting paid for it. I can't imagine, yeah. I mean, it's the same with, I was talking about the car, the Ro-Ro ship, the car ship that was capsized because of a balance problem. They were actually able to straighten her again. So there was a specialized company that came in to put her back on her, yeah, not on her side, but on her bottom, I guess. So they were able to straighten the ship again after a few days. And most of the cars are actually okay, but eventually nobody that bought a car wanted that car anymore because of, yeah, maybe it does have some damage from being in the water. And all the cars had to be destroyed. Look at all the Shine packages. You know Shine comes through the air, right? Shine lands in the Liège airport in Belgium. They also have some kind of center there. Because if you send something back to Shein or Temu, it's all there. You can keep the drugs. Yeah, I don't think that's allowed. That would be a good way to smuggle, actually. Just pay somebody on board these ships to like throw a container off by accident, and then you salvage it, and then you have your drugs. It's interesting, this one with cranes on it. A lot of Maersk containers. Vlaams or Dutch. I'm from Belgium, so it is Vlaams. If I would be from the Netherlands, I would have more like a, you know how it is with the Netherlands accent. If I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm butchering stuff. I'm gonna shut up. I don't want to upset anyone. There's a company running a physical Shine store in Utrecht. That's interesting. Wait, is this gonna take a right-hand turn here? Was this one going to Antwerp? It is. Where are you going, dude? I can't zoom out anymore. My lens is not. It almost looked like he was going to take a right turn here, go to Ghent. He's really drifting sideways a little bit. Look at that bow bashing against the water. It reminds you of the Costco Japan, but less rusty. It's still in the port, the Costco Japan, currently. But I don't think I will already leave today. It would be too short of a stopover. So for all the new peeps, if you want to watch ad-free, you can also do !YouTube, because we're also live there. The Westerschelde. Also, if Twitch ever burns down, that's where we'll be on the YouTube. Oh wow, this one created a lot of waves. Probably because it came this close. Look at all the waves from the ship. Daniela's coming, I know. I can't see her yet though. I should be able to see her, right? Daniela is probably the biggest girl we'll see today. She's 366 meters long, I think 48 meters wide. Camera quality looking insane. Thanks, dude. I invested, so. Although I wish I had a second camera and then like an HDMI switcher. That's probably the next investment we do. Because when they come closer, I want to have like a wide angle shot, which I cannot do with this lens. I think I see her. Nah. No, I don't. The ship is managed by the Bernard Schulte Ship Management. She's named after Bernie's wife. Is this Gerda on the way to Bridge Zelzate? Oh, it is. It's another female name. It's a typical Dutch name, I think. Maybe also German. There's also another one leaving. No, I want to get a black Magic Atom Mini, is what I want. Because then I can also record to an hard drive. And I can inject audio, do picture-in-picture, yada yada. First time for me, never had a ship spotting stream recommended. I am only the second person doing this as a live stream, so maybe that's why. I'm also the first one doing it in English, because there's one other person doing it in German. They do it in Hamburg, near the port there. I've started doing it because I really enjoy it. It slows me down, it relaxes me. I don't know, something about the water, I think, and the boats. They usually call cows Gerda. Hey, I have a family member called that way. And suddenly it gets quiet on the river. The oil tankers on the other side look good though. They're in the sun. Look at them shine. So these are all parked there. 1, 2, and there's number 3. There's a few good spots along the river here that I would like to try out Java actually. If the weather is good on Thursday, because I didn't do it this Thursday, but maybe next Thursday the weather is good, then I might try out a new spot in the afternoon, late afternoon. There's a spot where you can stand here along the river where the ships come directly at you, like frontally, and then they make a very sharp turn in front of you. Looks like it's clearing. I've been saying that for the last hour, and then the fog comes in again. Because if I look now towards Antwerp, the view is less again than it was like half an hour ago. So it's very up and downy. I do see the Daniela in the distance. I don't know if you guys will be able to, but... Wait, where is she? Is that her? I think that's her. No, that's not her. No, she's more to the left. Yeah, we'll see her when she appears from the mist. This channel mostly looking at ship. For now it will be, for the foreseeable future, I think it will also be mostly ship stuff, yeah. I did a lot of other stuff in the past, but I kind of burned out on that. And then I discovered this as a hobby, and now I'm hooked. So, for the foreseeable future, we'll be doing some ship spotting. Doesn't matter actually if a streamer does something else. I don't think it matters, honestly. It's not because he's playing Fortnite tomorrow that the day after he won't be doing the cool thing again for which you followed. So you should be careful with that. The biggest ones I've seen, yeah, the big container vessels that come to Antwerp, they are 400 meter long, 61 meters wide. They can carry up to 24,000 plus containers. We do see them come by. I've been trying to catch one on stream for the past week and a half now, and I still haven't been able to. So we're gonna have a 366 meter one appearing from the mist in a minute. So that's almost 400 meter. But yeah. You can't even carry one container. You have a boat? Or you want to carry a container with your car? I like watching this, it's relaxing. It's the main reason so I burned out on streaming this summer, and then for some reason I was like, I'm gonna go watch some ships sail by. And then I kept coming back every week off stream for 2 months, and I was like, okay, now I want to try to stream it because it relaxes me a lot. And that's how we got here. Okay, let's see if we can get Daniela, 366 meters in the frame. Oh, dude, you can just about see her profile. Just right of the docking pier there. Like with my arms. Well, you can try. In 2024 it'll be spaceship spotting. Yeah, Harvey, do keep in mind, like I talked about it earlier today, because we are here by the water, you sometimes lose a sense of scale on these ships. You don't realize how big they are because you don't have any reference point. Like if you would have a car on the water sitting next to it, then suddenly you realize like, oh, it's so much bigger than I thought. Well, like even if I just show this one, I don't know how long it is. I think it's about 100 something meters. It doesn't really look that big, but it's big if you stand on it, or even if you just, is there a car on it? There's usually a car on the back of these. Not sure, but yeah, I see the captain. Oh, Daniela is on the overlay. Okay, let's check out her stats already for a minute. So she came from Rotterdam, 366 meters long, 51 meters wide. So she's not that wide. They kind of go up to 61 meters, the very big ones. Current draw 13 meters, so that means the deepest point is 13 meters underwater currently. It's also a big number if you think of it. Sailing under the Panama flag and built in 2008. Higher sound. Yeah, so that's the other way you could get a better sense of the scale of these things if you go really like literally stand next to it, but we cannot get that close here. They are thick. Are they bigger than 61 meters though? So the main reason we're kept at about 60, 61 meters right now is the Suez Canal and the Panama Canal, because that's about the width the ships can go. If they're wider, they cannot go through that. So I would assume that a hangar ship might also want to go through those canals, so then it needs to be not wider. Not wider, yeah, makes sense. I would love to see. I've been on a flight or a hangar ship, flight tech ship, an aircraft carrier. That's what I was looking for. I've been on one when I visited New York. Like, dude, that's 20 years ago now. No, 10 years, 15 years ago now. I visited New York, and there's like one aircraft carrier you can visit there. So I've been on one, but I would love to see another one. But we don't really get those here. Another thing we don't see often here on the Westerschelde is cruise ships. There are a few that go to Antwerp, but they're really tiny ones. And it's almost always dark when they come by. Maybe in summer next year we can catch one, but I don't think it will be a thing for winter, since it gets dark at like 5 p.m. now. The Suez doesn't let military vessels through. Okay, that makes sense. So they don't really need to care about that too much. She's still coming. A big shade. She's pretty well loaded by the looks of it. Aircraft carriers are referred to as cities on the sea. I don't know that. First time I heard that. It's cool. Oh, cracky. 6 to 3 months, tier 1. Thank you, dude.
Subscribe for 63 months. Ever hype.
Enjoy the boats. Also, this ship is sailing under the MSC company. The mist has really picked up again. As if you now look at the oil tankers over there, you can barely see them anymore. Look. You can see them still a little bit, but a lot less than we did earlier. So I don't know if it will fully clear up today, unfortunately. Finally, your AliExpress order's coming in. Nice. Misty day, yeah. On Friday it was equally as bad. It's sunny. Didn't we have that on Friday as well? Somebody did weather and it was also sunny. I guess it's always sunny here. Wow, she's pretty close and she's still in the fog. What happened? Is that fog coming this way? That would be bad. Let's get another tea before she's here, so I stay warm. Hoppa. Foghorn sound alert. The MSC Daniela, so that's the boat we're looking at, had a pretty big cargo fire in 2017 where all crew was evacuated. Apparently it was still smoking a week later. Wow. We have sunshine in Heidelberg. I'm pretty sure if I go like 20 kilometers south, I will also have sunshine. She's so big, she's pushing all the fog in front of her. That's why the fog is coming. She's bringing the fog. Daniela, I want to get a good view of you. Come on. Why are you so foggy, girl? Oh, the camera's out of focus. Sorry. Oh, there he goes again. It's crazy how foggy it suddenly got. You would almost think that the thing is dragging a fog cloud with it. Oh no, the jokes are coming in. It's all a blur to her. Hey, Reesebees. Did Akanda say the TEUs on this one, or maybe, or did I miss it? No, I don't think so. Akanda, how many containers can this thing carry? I'm curious. I know you can't see. So for the new people, the way the capacity of these ships is measured is in TEU or FEU. TEU means 20-foot unit container. FEU is 40-foot unit container. So usually what I call a regular container, so a big container is like a FEU. But then you have like the smaller containers, and of those it can carry 13,798 of them. So divide it by 2 to have regular containers. So that's a lot of containers that can go on this boat. And she does look pretty well loaded, actually. How many American football fields long is that? You'll have to do the math for yourself on that one. She's literally pulling the fog with her. That's crazy. Actually, the fog is surrounding us slowly. If I look to the right, it's also foggy now. Anyway. One container is about one truck. Yeah, exactly. Well, the trucks usually carry the 40-foot unit ones. So it can, it can be, just divide the number by 2. So what is that then? 10. And then 10, so it's 5, 7 to 8,000 trucks of containers. A tractor trailer truck, is that the US? I don't know. Isn't the game called Truck Simulator? I don't think I've ever seen the mist come on to me like this. It's crazy how misty it is now. But the game publisher are Czech. Okay, that makes sense. I would assume she's gonna drop off a few containers here, load up some more, and then she's gonna go on her way to a far destination. That's usually how I've seen these big container ships operate. They do a few of the major ports here in Europe, usually Hamburg, Rotterdam, Antwerp, and then they'll probably go to Asia or maybe South or North America. Mostly Asia though, from here, from what I've seen. Look how long she is. So yeah, I cannot zoom out anymore, so this is how much we'll get of her. Check your parcel is in there. Let me wave him down so they stop here for a minute and we can go on board. So yeah, the small one is a 20-foot unit container, the yellow-blue thing, and then the ones behind it are 40-foot unit. So of these big ones behind it, it can carry about 8,000-ish. Just under, I think. Just under 8,000. Or just under 7,000. Hello, Captain. Everybody's inside. It's too cold. See, now I wish I had a wide angle shot. Maybe you would see how big she actually is. She's going speedy. She's speedy though. She's a speedy girl. The captain can't even see the front. Yeah, so If you have like a small recreational vehicle, like a small boat in front of it, they cannot see you. Be aware of that. And if they hit you, you will be going down underneath it completely. The bridge wings, yeah, I saw that. They use the bridge wings. It's crazy. Why is there suddenly so much fog? We had sun earlier, and now I'm cold. I think they would need so many cameras to do that. Actually, with the newest generation of these container ships, we saw one 2 weeks ago now, a brand new one that was like a week old. And that one had the bridge all the way at the front of the ship, so there were no containers in front of it. Well, the bridge and the whole superstructure with all the cabins and everything was all the way at the front. Just look at how the fog came in. We can't see anything of the land anymore. You might hear the waves come in now. It's all the wake of the ship. It's a mystery. Oh God. Badum-tsh. Gonna check the radar in a little bit, see what else is coming. First, I'm gonna finish my tea so I stay warm. A sudden increase in fog can be to multiple temperature changes. It did get colder. Warm, moist air moves over lenses forming fog. So is that because it was warmer and the fog started again? It's interesting because they're really like these banks of mist that you can see come by. It's really cool weather. Not good for visibility, for spotting, but really cool. Like if you look over there, you can literally see like the edge of the mist. You can see blue skies above it. So it's like a very mist cloud that's hanging here. So there will be thousands here watching. We'll see about that. I'm just glad you guys also enjoy the chill content. I think I've transitioned from trying to create content to trying to slow down, and people seem to like it. Some chill. It's foggier than my brain Monday evening after work. You also get brain fog after work. I also have that. After work, they always have to like slow down, lay down for a minute. Where is this one going? I think this one is pushing barges in front of it actually. Like a tiny boat, and then it's pushing barges. Two of them next to each other, side by side. He might be coming this way actually. A passenger ship coming from the left? You mean... Do you mean that thing, Toast? Is that the passenger ship? Only after work? Yeah, actually, I get it in the afternoon mostly, my brain fog. 110 meter one? Really? I said I was going to check the radar. I'll do it in a minute. Let's first check our speedy boys. Terneuzen Vice, just like Miami Vice. It's a Belgian one. Nice little Sunday on the river. Oh, I think I see the passenger. Oh, is that one of those? Oh shit. Sorry guys. Is that one of those inland cruise ships? Oh, it is. Oh, we've never had that before. That's the first. It looks like one of those inland cruise ships. That's interesting. Well, she's coming. The Dutch Melody on the way to Maastricht. Probably went to Vlissingen for maintenance then. There is a lot of ship works there. 110 meters long, 12 meters wide. So she's probably empty then. No passengers on board. Yeah, these are like the river cruises that you can do through Europe. It's boats like that. Although 110 meters is not that long. Maybe it's more of a tour boat then than actually a cruise. We'll see when she gets closer. It's pretty cool. Gonna plug in something for charging. There we go. I do think it might be a little cruise ship actually. Looks like we're almost at high tide. I think another half an hour. Oh, there we go. The Dutch Melody is a luxurious and comfortable ship with a very pleasant ambience. The modern 1999, several renovations since. You will experience the high standard on the ship in the fantastic service and care during your holiday on board. So it is a cruise ship. 140 passengers in 70 cabins. There it is, divided over 3 decks. The 4th deck is the sun deck. Where lovely loungers. Where there are lovely loungers. Hey Ginger Tater. Damn time change. We had it last weekend. We're still recovering from it. In addition, the ship has a large, cozy lounge with bar and small library. Fitness equipment and a sauna are also on board. The cabins are at least 14 square meters in size. 2 beds folded up during the day to create a cozy seating area. All cabins have a private bathroom, AC, hairdryer, safe telephone, and TV. There we go. Yeah, you guys are always a week behind. Is there a guy standing outside? There are people on the deck, yeah. I do see them. But since it's coming from Vlissingen, I do assume that it's not like being used for a cruise now. I would think there would be more people on board if the cruise was. Dude, so the bottom deck is literally underwater. Because yeah. Wait, 3 decks they said, right? So we have the first deck, which is all the lounge chairs. Then we have the deck below, which is like with the walkway next to it. I guess the bottom deck is more like just the windows then, I assume. I was wondering if the small windows at the back there were also rooms. River cruises? Oh yeah, in Europe it's pretty popular, river cruises. They go all through mainland Europe mostly. Germany, France, up to Czechia, I think, some of them. But it's mostly for elderly people, to be honest. Just like most cruises, I guess. Almost looks like the fog keeps thickening. I've seen longer ones. This is like a small one. There's very long ones that are like 200-meter long. And it's funny, if they are 200-meter long, it always looks like, aren't they going to break in two? They're so long and narrow. Let's give her one more pass. Well, luckily it's a river, so you would be able to easily swim to the shore, I guess. Look at all the little lamps. I assume that's all like rooms. Each window is a room. It's sunny, except it's not. I think that's the bar at the back. We found the bar. There are some people in there, though. Are the people sitting there? Maybe it is unused then. There's a small Wagenborg ship passing by as well. Yeah, there's people on board. Look at that. There's people having lunch. Oh yeah, there's definitely people on board cruising. Yeah. Oh, he's going to Ghent. He's taking a right-hand turn here. No way. Wasn't it going to Maastricht? Maybe he's taking the long route through Ghent, through inland. They're all drunk by now. They're all boomers. Well, one last look at her. Oh, somebody's making a photo on the deck. Hey, look, date night with a survivor on that boat. I couldn't afford that. These cruises are super expensive, usually. There they go, eating, going into the sluice towards Ghent. There it is. So yeah, as you can see, the mist has really thickened again. We got the Wagenborg here that just left from Ghent. This is probably a small bulk carrier, also raw resources in it. So we cannot see any of the ships on the other side anymore. It's all mist now. And then we do have this one shining in the sun. For some reason, this ship has sun. This weather is very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna check the radar, see what else is coming from out of the mist. Okay. Not much. This is an LPG tanker that we're looking at, by the way, called the Coral Patula. So I'm not sure if the cruise ship is still on the overlay. There you go. No, wait, hide. So coming from the coast, there's absolutely nothing. And I look towards the port of Antwerp. Ooh, not much, not much. Where are you? What are you? Oh, here an inland vessel. Page for, oh, now he ran out of spotlight. Okay. So I did see that there was a big container ship that had tugboats next to it. I'm just checking to see if it left. Oh, it left. We might have to sweat it out for a bit. Where is it? Where is it? I don't see it yet. Is that it? Nope. Where is it? Wait. Where did it go? Oh, sorry. Maybe I'll check after the Anthony Vedder, well, the Coral Patula. Definitely some interesting stuff on board there. Also no smoking. Sailors really do not like people smoking, huh? Almost every boat that comes by here has no smoking on it. And it's that arm on the front. It almost looks like a spoiler that it has on the front. Make sure it has enough downforce in the water. Look at that orange-white thing. It really looks like a spoiler. That's why it has no mist, because of the spoiler. People smoke on board. It's probably a legal requirement to have that, but nobody cares. Aren't those sails? Are they? I don't know if they are. I've never, like, it literally looks like a spoiler to me. Very interesting. Okay, I was looking at the map, right? Chilly. I'm trying to see where, so there is a 366 meter ship that was departing in the port, but for some reason it disappeared on my radar. Where should you go? I don't even know what the name was of it. Is it you? Is it you? No. Is that it? No. How can a ship disappear? Hey, pigeon. There's a sign smoking spot. We're not gonna walk 100 meters down. You want to. Maybe they should make it smarter and have certain spots where you're definitely not allowed to smoke, where it makes. Hang on, let me try the other app. Yeah, I lost the ship in the Westerschelde triangle. Okay, so there's Daniela that we just saw earlier. That is interesting. Oh wait, is that one? Is that her? No. Zembla, Zenit. Am I crazy? I think I'm going crazy not seeing this ship. Maybe they just moved her somewhere. Ghost ship. I mean, there's not much else to see right now. It's all fogged up. Oh, come on. I cannot believe I lost the boat. Well, maybe I didn't leave. There's one. There's no way it's already this far, right? Down the river. What are you? Nope. You're an inland vessel. What are you? You're also an inland vessel. Which ship? So there was a ship that I saw with 2 tugboats next to it, which usually means it's departing because it was there for a while. And it wasn't the Deurgang dock, which is usually the spot where the big container ships dock. There's only like 2 spots where the ultra large ones, the plus 350 meters one, dock. So the thing is, now it's no longer in the spot that I saw it in, right? So then I start to go up the river on my radar map, see where it is, and I cannot find it. That's wild. So either it turned off its AIS completely, or it sank. I just don't know what the name of it was. I don't know if it was an MSC. I think it was an MSC, but I'm not sure about that. A submarine container ship. It probably sunk. Yeah, that's probably the most plausible explanation, that it sunk. That's true. Oh, now we get sun here as well? What a weird day for weather. Wait, where did the ship go? Oh, he's disappearing in the mist. I literally have no ships to film now. That's sad. Do we have birds to film? Even the birds left us. Maybe it's time to wrap it up. Hang on. I'll give it one more good swoop. Otherwise, we might have to wrap up for today. But if you're new here, don't forget to drop a follow for sure. I've been trying for the last week and a half to catch an ultra large one, so a 400 meter one. I'll still keep my eye out on the radar for the next few days. If I see one, there will be a pop-up stream. Yeah, I don't see anything. I think it's time for a wrap-up for now. And yeah, follow. If you want alerts for when I go live, there's alerts in the Discord, or yeah, the Twitch alerts, whatever you want. Yeah, other than that, so we went from a lot of ships to no ships and a lot of fog. So, on that note, we'll wrap it up, and I'll press this button. All right. Anything else I should report? Yeah, keep an eye out on the next stream. We'll definitely be back on Friday for our regular Friday spotting session as well. And other than that, yeah, look for pop-up streams if something cool comes by. Other than that, I think that's it for me. Now you have 30 seconds. I see you on YouTube, Bobby. I see you. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's go here. You enjoyed it. Thank you. Hope you all relaxed a little bit, just like me. Always when I come home after this, I'm happy.